Welcome students to geometry class today. Hope you guys are ready to learn some math today, or at least review some math. Hope you guys had a good trip to the wilds. Hopefully you made some good decisions for the Lord while you were there, and I hope you had a really good time. Go ahead and get out your pens, pencils, calculators, notebooks, and let's go ahead and take some notes, or write down some announcements, I guess would be a better way to put it. So here we go. Please listen carefully to these announcements. You're responsible for everything that I say. Here we go. First of all, you will have a test on Wednesday. Now, before you freak out about that, remember we finished chapter 2. Before you guys left, the last lesson you did was lesson 2.6, which was the last lesson in the book, okay? However, I'm well aware of the fact that you've been gone 2 weeks. Normally, I will teach the last lesson and give you half a class period to work on the review sheet. And the next day, I will give you one whole class period to work on the review sheet, and then we have the test the next day. However, because you guys have been gone for so long, I'm going to give you 2 days to work on your review sheet. So here's the schedule for the week. Today, we are going to take the entire class period and work on your review sheet. I'm trying to be really fair, students, and help you guys, okay? On Tuesday, we will continue to work on the review sheet. On Wednesday, please contain your cheers, no yelling and screaming. You will have your Chapter 2 test on Wednesday, okay? Chapter 2 test will be on Wednesday. On Thursday, we will continue going through Chapter 3. And by the way, listen, you juniors that were missing, I try to be a very fair teacher. We did cover lesson 3.2a while you were gone. However, we're going to cover that on Friday while the sophomores are gone to the Creation Museum. So there is not one video that you juniors need to watch from the time that you were gone. I totally understood that it was a school function where the whole class was gone, and I did not want you to have to make any videos up. So you'll have no videos to make up at all from the time you were gone. However, it's a little different for athletics, because when athletic teams are gone, they are expected to make up the work that they missed. Okay, but a situation like this, where the entire junior and senior class was gone, I try to be very fair and very reasonable. Okay, so on Thursday, let me pause and say this: you do not need to know how to do lesson 3.2a to do lesson 3.2b. They are not related. Okay, so on Thursday, we're going to go ahead and we're going to sorry about that, students. We are going to cover lesson 3.2b, writing linear equations. You will also have homework. And then on Friday, when the sophomores are gone, we will go ahead and cover lesson 3.2a, which is what you juniors missed while you were gone, which is solving linear systems, and you will have homework. Okay, so that's a pretty good schedule for the week there, so you know what's going on. All right. You have nothing to turn in. There is no homework given to you. Actually, that's not true. You sophomores have some homework to turn in, so go ahead and turn that in now, please. Remember, you were graphing 4 linear equations 3 different ways, okay? And there were some students who turned that in. Let me see if I have that pulled up here. Michael Long, Anna, Reagan, you guys turned the assignment in, okay? So you guys don't have to turn it in, but the rest of you, sophomores, please turn in your assignment from where you had 4 linear equations, and I asked you to graph those 3 different ways, okay? Go ahead and turn that in. Now, make sure your name is on your homework. I'm getting quite a few assignments turned in from different classes that don't have names on the assignment, so please don't forget to put your name on your homework paper, okay? Incompletes, there are none. Everyone is totally caught up on their incompletes, so I'm really proud of you guys there. Well done. And then please work hard on your review sheet. Let me tell you how to study for my test. Would you like a formula for study for my test? Here it is, okay? First of all, you do the entire review sheet, okay? Secondly, you check your answers. And of course, if you miss any, you correct the ones you've missed. Now, when you did the entire review sheet, if you had to use your notes, that is totally fine. That's what a review sheet is for. However, if you had to use your notes, then you're not really ready for the test. Some students do the entire review sheet, they check their answers, they correct the ones they missed, and they say, I'm good for Mr. Earhart's test. And that's not true, students. You're only ready for the test. And even then, you still might not be ready for the test, because I definitely throw a lot of curveballs at you guys on the test. However, you're not ready for my test until you can do the entire review sheet without any notes. So you do the review sheet, check your answers, correct the ones you've missed. Then you get your review sheet back out, and you don't redo the problems. That would take way too long. I would not expect you to do that. But you look at every single problem on the review sheet, and you say to yourself, either I know how to do this problem, and you move on to the next one, or you say to yourself, I don't know how to do this problem, and you put a little X by it. And that means you have to go back and study that problem later until you can do it without your notes. You're not ready for the test, students, until you can work out every problem on the review sheet without any help from your notes. Now, most of your tests will have fill in the blanks, okay? This test does not have any fill in the blanks. Okay, let me say it again. This test does not have any fill in the blanks, okay? Now, you will have to know your properties, your congruence properties, and inequality, and all of that's on the review sheet. You'll see that when you start working out the review sheet. However, there's going to be no fill in the blanks on this test. You guys are probably like, yes, Mr. Earhart's being nice to us. Not really. The test is so hard and so difficult and so long, I realized there was no time on your test to do those. Okay, it's a very challenging test. So please make sure you're ready for your Chapter 2 test, okay? Now, for any of you who have not taken a retake on Chapter 1, you must do so by Tuesday. That's tomorrow. Now that gave you one whole week. I am not going to take the time to make another test unless I know someone is going to retake the test. So it's your responsibility, and by the way, no one's done this yet, to contact me via the email and let me know what day you are taking it and what hour you are taking it and who the teacher is that will be supervising you. Now, when you do that, I will then make the test and make sure it's there to school, okay, in time. But if you're going to do a retake, it must be done by tomorrow. Remember, the highest you can get is a 70%. Okay, let's move on. Here is the review sheet, page 97, and these numbers right here. Now make sure you copy this down accurately, okay? Do it very slowly and make sure it's accurate. And then page 101, numbers 1 through 20, all right? Students, the name of the video that will help you with your review sheet is called Geometry, Track 1, Chapter 2 Review Sheet, okay? Geometry, Track 1, Chapter 2 Review Sheet. Now listen to me carefully, students, and hold on one second, guys, sorry about that. Okay, Miss Frampton, I'm assuming you're the supervising teacher, but if you're not, whoever the supervising teacher is, I know that giving you 2 days to work on the review sheet, Monday and Tuesday, could give you a little bit of free time. Here's the word I'm thinking of: mature. I mean, don't take a gift that I'm giving you and then show that you're ungrateful by being immature in class. Look, some students will need both class periods. Some students won't. Maybe some of you will choose to do it Monday in class and then have no homework Monday night and come back Tuesday and finish it in class. That's totally fine. Some of you might choose to go home Monday night and finish it. If you do that and you don't need the review sheet time on Tuesday, then bring something to work on. Bring a book to read. Bring some English or chemistry or science or history or something to work on. And students, listen to me. Don't get used to this. This is not normal, okay? I'm only doing this because the juniors were gone for so long, okay? So please keep that in mind and understand that, okay? So go ahead and get started at this time. Work on your review sheet. Work well. If the supervising teacher wants to go ahead and start the video, that's fine. She can load this video, and then as students have questions, she can fast forward the video or however you guys want to handle it. But this review sheet, if you want 5 bonus points on your test, then this review sheet is due Wednesday when you take your test. I don't think I did that. on the last test. So please listen to me carefully, okay? If you want 5 bonus points, I think on the last test, I just gave everyone 5 bonus points. I'm not doing that again the rest of the year, okay? So if you want the 5 bonus points on your test, you must turn in Wednesday the complete review sheet done. Now, if you don't turn it in, no problem. I will not take any points off, but you will not get the 5 bonus points, okay? I hope all of this has made sense. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to call or email, okay? Have a good day.